Well, it's that time of year again where the school bus is sitting in the parking lot. Man, that's a quiet bus. Well, that's a brand new international school bus.
Welcome to the Holiday Homestead. My name is Robin, and this is
Dave.
And we are working on our
Second greenhouse.
Yes. Well, it's technically a winter coop. It'll be kind of a greenhouse, maybe in the summertime, but it's our second. It's our winter coop, so right now our chickens are free range in this fenced-in area with Bailey. But in the wintertime, obviously chickens, if you have chickens, you know that they don't like snow. They don't like being out in the cold. So we've commandeered our old coop, which we've used as a run and a home all in one, which you'll probably remember from my other videos. But the home that's in it is not big enough for all the chickens that we have now. So Dave's going to take out the home, like the little house part that's inside of it, and make this whole thing a house. This whole building will be the house. And then that metal framing that you see back here and the other half that's over here, we're going to build it like our greenhouse. We're going to put straw in it. We're going to put metal in it. And that's going to be their run during the day on the really cold days. So the straw will keep... Why am I yelling? The straw will keep their feet warm. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, that's our project. That's what we're up to today. So join us and follow along. So this will be the house, that will be the run. Good job, Dave.
Sawdust man.
I know, it got covered.
Oh, you should have been closer. I could have covered you more.
We're going to leave this stump so that, chickens have something to jump on, but this will be the run. It will come out to, like over here. And, like I said, chickens aren't really interested in going outside in the wintertime, but it still kind of gives them an opportunity to come out and hang out. And maybe on a nice day, we just leave the door open. They can come out into the fenced-in area. But on really cold days, they'll want to just either stay in their house or stay in this run anyway. So
They don't like walking on snow.
no, they don't. No, they're very spoiled birds. Anyways, we're halfway there. Dave, how come we always start these like projects that are like, you know, winter coop project and we're like 2 months away from winter?
Because they never seem to get done if we wait if we get closer to winter. And then they're last minute things.
And we never think about doing them in the spring.
Plus it's coming into the nice cool weather, so it's nice to work out, no bugs.
Yeah, that's true. Look at how much the chickens have cleaned this area up. They're doing a good job. This was all like brush. And they're like leveling stuff, or they're finding some cool things, like cool rocks and car parts.
Yes.
Lots of car parts. Okay, so we just moved the rest of the frame in place, other than the end, obviously. I think it's gonna be a pretty neat winter coop. And then the plan is in the summertime, when it's not being used, because the chickens will be in the coop that they're in now, I'm gonna throw some pumpkins and stuff in here, and you know, harvest what I want type thing. And then when the chickens move in here next fall, they'll have a bunch of you know, treats and kind of interesting stuff to eat, and they'll clean it up, and their compost from the straw will grow some pretty wicked pumpkins. So it's kind of a win-win. They have something to eat, a treat to kind of bring them into the winter, and also pumpkins deworm chickens. And also I have a protected growing spot that when the chickens are not in this run, but they're outside of it, they can't damage the pumpkins. So win-win.
Second greenhouse.
Second greenhouse, yeah. Well, the first use is a coop, and then it's the second greenhouse.
Yes, you. Yes, you. What do you want?
That was funny.
Guess it doesn't like you. Get it nice and clean, bare. Just bare it right out for me.
Well, we got the frame in place. It'll be another couple weeks before we get kind of anything else done on it. But you want to explain how you can do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna strap it out this time. I didn't do it on the last greenhouse, and it worked fine, but I just want to more solid. So I'm gonna strap it out, connect it to the coop, and then put metal up so high, and then get some corrugated clear sheeting for like the top part, so the sun can come through and it will heat it up, kind of like greenhouse. And then put a couple of vents through on each side, and then at the end put a couple of doors in, and probably another screen somewhere so there's lots of airflow.
Believe it or not, tomorrow is the first day of school, and I am very sweaty because it is the hottest day of the entire summer, it seems like. Which you wouldn't believe, because 2 weeks ago at night it was going down to like +7 Celsius, whatever that is in Fahrenheit. Maybe I'll put that up there if I remember, which is quite cold. Last night didn't go below +22, And today it's like 35, feels like 40. I don't know. It's gross. Anyways, because it's the hottest day of the year, or of the summer, I decided today would be the best day to pick pumpkins, which is kind of crazy, but I'm going to see how far we get. I'm not going to pick all of them, but I do have some like fancy gourds ready. So we're over here at the chicken butt gourd pile. So anyways, here we go. So if you don't know the story about why this is here, there used to be an old fire pit here, and we asked our neighbor to dig out with his backhoe, which he did, and then it left kind of a hole, so we filled it with the compost, like the winter bedding from the winter chicken coop, and anyways, this appeared, so we left it. Because we give our chickens like squash, pumpkins, gourds in the fall because it deworms them. So anyways, they pooped out a gourd seed. Well, I didn't know what it was at first, but now I'm pretty sure it's gourd, because this whole plant is filled with these funny, and they're all a little bit different, these funny, wrinkly gourd things. So, anyways, let's see what cool ones we can find. There's still some that are still, they're almost ready, but not yet. So, I am going to leave those. There's the cool one. I know I'm just barely in the camera. That's a neat one. They're hard to see and easy to miss, so I'm gonna have to come back to this. I know there's some stuff ready in the garden, so let's go in the garden. So these are the gourds I got so far. I'm gonna take this basket because I don't think I have any big pumpkins ready. If I do, I'll just carry them out. But I believe the last time I checked, it was just little pumpkins. So anyways, let's see what we got. Did I tell you guys how hot it is? Whew. It's a great day to pick pumpkins, don't you think? I don't know where to start, so let's just pick an area. There's like a super cute one. That's cute. I know there's like a few of those. This is hard to do with two hands, so I'm gonna pick some and then show you what I got. So this one, despite the coloring, kind of looks ready, but I'm gonna come back for that. I see I have a few dot in there, so I'm gonna carefully climb in there and try and get those. I just got into the thick of it. This pumpkin looks ready. And there's some there, but look at this, some surprise, I guess pumpkin picking snacks. Some tomatoes, I guess seeds got mixed up. Anyways, let's pick these. Way back here in the thick of it, there's a pretty nice pumpkin right here. That's what I got so far. I'm gonna go back for those other two big ones. Okay, that's all I got today. There's a few more big ones. Sorry, I'm out of breath because it's so hot. There's a few more big ones over there, but they're not quite ready, so I'm gonna come back for those. But I'd say this is a pretty good first harvest, so whew, let's put it in the side by side. It is really hot, so I apologize for my breathlessness. I can't even speak, it's so hot. Anyways, let's put these bad boys in the side by side and go from there. Okay, so this is what I got out of the garden. It's wet because I just kind of rinsed the dirt off, but I got 4 like great size pumpkins, and like I said, there's still lots more down there. Look at these cute little ones. I really like these little ones, and these gourds are pretty too. Anyways, that's what I got today. There's definitely more coming, and I think the hot weather's kind of screwing them up too, but that's the first pumpkin harvest. And I got to say, I, in the past, have never had any luck growing pumpkins. I've always been able to grow the little ones, but not like these bigger ones. Like, they just never make it that far. Anyways, I would consider this year to be a random success. Not that I really tried hard or did anything different on growing pumpkins. So, I'm kind of excited. This is kind of my first real successful year. Anyways, it's really hot. Let's get out of the sun. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about how our chickens are doing, because you're probably wondering how it's been since Bailey has started his full-time job guarding them. And there hasn't been any attacks and nobody's gone missing. And yeah, so the chickens are doing really well. They're actually clearing up this area. So anyways, but I'm going to walk over there, but just quickly here, I'm going to show you Bailey's new housing accommodations. And then Dave is here to show you something that we built on the homestead that we didn't necessarily film because we were just trying to get done in a hurry. So anyways, here we go. First of all, Bailey has his own condo underneath our new build. Right, Bailey? And Dave built this wonderful deck. So you want to tell us about the deck?
Yeah, well, it's built in a day.
Yeah, like literally a day.
It's more like an afternoon because we didn't start till about 11. And so it's 2x8 framing, 2x8 decking. That's all salvaged wood from another project that was at my dad's place that I was able to save and bring here.
And the railing is from our old house.
And then the railing is all from our old, from our old house. Yeah, so we just made this space so we can actually have a place to actually sit back here and enjoy the backyard, because our old deck was a little too small.
Well, I mean, the best views are like back
Right
here,
there,
obviously. Yeah. And, we never really had any place to like sit and enjoy it.
Yeah, so now we got our patio table, so we can actually barbecue and eat out here before we couldn't eat out here. And
well, I'm going to come on the deck in a minute here, but we ran out of these railing, what do you have, spindles?
Spindles? Yeah.
So we had these old windows, so we got one here and one over there, but I'm going to come onto the deck and show you. So the thing is, the deck is not accessible from the yard because, otherwise the chickens would be all over it. So it's a bit of a pain in the butt. But is it really a pain in the butt? Probably not. So this is the old back porch. The railing went across here and that was it. And I mean, it did the job, but it was quite small. And now, here is the deck. We have a couple of chairs that we put here. If we're going to sit out here. Got a new spot for the barbecue.
Yeah, just for the summertime. It'll probably go underneath in the wintertime so I can continue cooking.
We'd eventually like to put a sliding door there where that window is. We got a couple chairs here. Got another old window there. But sitting down, there's a very lovely view. Good job, Dave.
Yeah. Definitely an improvement.
Yes. I was just about to sneak up on the chickens and show you guys what the chickens are up to. And, they're sleeping right now because it's hot, but kind of show you all the kind of eating up and knocking down that they've been doing of the weeds.
Yeah.
They're lawnmowers.
Yeah. Pretty.
I'm going to do my best to sneak up on them. Our turkeys have gotten huge, so I'll try and show you them. So the chickens really have like a bedded down area here under the trees that they love to hang out in. And on hot days like this is where you'll find them. It's a pretty nice spot, but now everybody's moving because I came over here. So Bailey stays out here as long as the chickens are out. So the chickens get locked up at night and then Bailey comes inside. But we haven't had any issues. He barks at like everything, which is okay. And the chickens will sometimes come and like lay with him and hang out with him, which is kind of neat. He hasn't had any aggression towards chickens, and he's really like figured out his job, which is really neat. He's a really smart dog, so we didn't have to show him like how to guard or how to do his job. He just already knew. So yeah, he's a really great dog. He likes fresh water. Mr. Bailey. There he is. He's sleeping with his back up against the pool because it's probably cooler. I mean, don't be fooled. He's listening to everything, and he will bark if he hears something, but he's just trying to get out of the heat for now. I always fill up this pool for him so he can step in there and cool his feet down. He can lay in it if he wants. But, oh, Mr. Bailey. Well, that is the end of the video. We're kind of having a quiet, slow day because it is the last day before school goes back. I will be starting the school year off in a brand new bus, which is kind of neat because I've been driving really old buses for the last couple of years. So I just brought home a brand new bus. And it's a 2024 International Navistar, if you're wondering. You know, for all the vehicle and bus nerds like I am. And yeah, so anyways, I hope that you guys, you know, that have kids or whatever are going back to school tomorrow, have a great first day. And, you know, you parents, it's not too hectic tomorrow. Anyways, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.